Hey loves, welcome to 27 Ways to Cook an Egg and talk about life while doing it. This is where recipes meet real talk, straight from my kitchen to yours. Let's crack into it. Hello and welcome to episode 9 of 27 Ways to Cook an Egg and talk about life while doing it. I have one of my best friends in the entire world on today, Anita Darapuram. I'm so happy to have you. And you are a woman of many, many trades. Like, you are the master of many. And I just love you so much. And we're here to talk about letting go of perfection, which is so perfect as I scrambled to be here, even though we're doing a poached egg, not a scrambled egg today. So say hello to everyone, Miss Beautiful Anita Darapuram.
Aw, so sweet. Hello, Crystal. So good to be here with
Wonderful,
you.
wonderful. So we will dive into on your bio and all of that, what it is that you do. But I'd love to jump in here, start our egg, and then kind of talk about letting go of perfection and how that's influenced your life and gotten you to this beautiful space and where you are right now. So, all right, let's jump in. We're
Okay,
already boiling our water, which is awesome. You picked poached egg, which you shared with me that you love to eat, but you've never made.
that's right. I'm scared of poached eggs because of how, quite frankly, messy they look.
Yes,
When
I
you can't
right.
get them just so and just right, then you're like this. But yet it still tastes delicious, and it's still quote unquote perfect.
I love it. You know what's funny? I don't think I've made a poached egg since culinary school. So here we go. So
Here we go.
we're boiling our water. Did you decide to use vinegar or no vinegar? Where are you
I
going with your?
don't like that taste,
I don't
quite
either.
frankly.
I don't either.
Yeah,
So we're gonna do it our way. I like it. All right. So
perfect.
we're boiling our water. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and use my ramekin. Put my egg inside the ramekin and pour it in. How are you going for it?
Yeah, I have two ramekins, and I was like, I like this one better because it's blue and colorful, but
Okay.
this one might, but I'm going to use that one.
You're gonna
So,
use that one. Okay, perfect. So let's go for it. I'm just making sure your water's on medium heat. And I know the trick, from what I remember and based off of the recipe, is that we want to stir
oh, right, that whirlpool-y
the
thing, right?
whirlpool just to keep our egg white where we want it. And we want to cook for 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Starting now. All right, perfect. So
Oh,
you've
that
got.
is not cute.
No, it's not
Okay.
cute. That's all right. It's all right.
See?
It's all right. So we do the whirlpool, and then the
And we
idea is
keep,
once we do the whirlpool, we want to let go. We don't want to touch,
okay.
right? Because the perfectionist, there we go, in me wants to make sure this is perfect. But I will tell you, everyone that's done this so far, for the most part, has made a better egg than me. So it's okay. So, all
There we
right, so
go.
tell me, while we're waiting on our timer, I would love to hear from you around how you just released needing to be perfect. Where you could say
Yeah.
where it started, maybe a little bit, and then what you did to kind of release that and be where you are
hmm
today.
Well, I mean, I feel like societal pressure,
Mm-hmm.
cultural pressure, right? I'm also firstborn and only child, so there was a lot of pressure in my family to show up, and the if you've ever met anyone South Asian, you will always hear the phrase, "What will people say?" As a thing that we've all grown up with. We have to look a certain way, be a certain way, and if you don't fit the mold, what will people say?
Yeah.
And at some point, without using profanity, because I love myself some profanity, I say things like, who cares? Who cares what other people say? Because at some point, we're just not gonna be able to be perfect.
Yeah.
Um, we're not gonna have people will say something no matter what. That is the bottom line. If it's not about one thing, it's gonna be about something else. So why don't we pick what people will talk about? And
Mm.
so when I realized I was in charge of that experience and it was like up to me
Oof.
to be my version of whatever perfect could look
Yes.
like in my view, which was going to always be imperfect no matter what. I mean, we're human. So in and of itself, we're in dealing with that. So I kind of feel like I had to get there, and I had to get really comfortable with who I am. I had to love myself for its messiness, like this, what this pan looks like right now. There's lots of bits and stuff floating around, and I just have to be. I had to be okay with that, right? And then I also had to like welcome that. Yes, and I had to welcome it because it's kind of my mess. It's not anyone else's mess. And then I also feel like I have to, realize and be okay with whatever people will say in this again cultural framework and cultural norms. Could not be worried about what they were going to say.
Absolutely. I love that. Just even the analogy around what you're saying with the egg, right? Like, what's so beautiful about this series is recognizing how we see ourselves in a lot of the eggs that people have been making. But what you said about the messy bits and looking at yourself and being like, this is not the perfect egg, but to someone else, right? It's like, this is going to show up, and this may be exactly how they need for you to show up in their life. Like for me, how you always continue to show up for me, exactly how I need. And I love you so much for that. And it's also like what I hear is like you learning to be comfortable with yourself. So that way, when you do show up, you're showing up authentically. You're showing up in a way where people can either receive or not receive. That's up to them, but you're still you. And I think that's like the goal is, oh, there's our alarm. Perfect.
Oh.
Alexa, off. Okay, so
it's stopped on Chris's Echo Show.
Thank you, Alexa. Thank you. So we can either do, it says take it out 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes is like a nice gooey egg. Or if you want it cooked a little more, you can do that. Cook it a little longer. Wow, this is beautiful. You're supposed to use a serrated, not serrated.
Slotted spoon.
Slotted spoon, which I did not do.
Mine is looking pretty good considering. Yeah, right? I'm surprised.
I love it.
Pleasantly surprised.
This is like the perfect. I'm pretty happy with mine. I should have put it on a plate, but that's all right. It's like gooey. I'm going to put it on a plate so all can see this.
Okay.
I'm really happy with it.
It looks a little sunny side up.
Mine looks a little sunny.
Can you see this?
Let me see. Let's see.
It's hard to.
Yeah, I feel like we have to like, boop. Yeah.
Oh, so mine didn't get the top cover. I think that's where all the bits were.
Oh, your bits were
floating around here.
That's all right. That's all right. It's perfect. Okay, what do you put on your eggs? Do you do like I'm gonna grab a fork.
I am gonna do a little bit of pinch of salt and pepper, and that's what I'm gonna do.
You're a salt and pepper. I find that everyone has been a salt and pepper type of person, which I love.
When I'm eating, oops, there was no salt in that salt box. When I'm eating, it depends on what else I'm eating. Like with the eggs, if I'm eating them with, I don't know, whatever else you name it, like corned beef hash or like breakfasty type things, then I love some hot sauce on my eggs.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay, so as we are wrapping up, my egg is perfect. I'm very happy with this egg.
I'm pretty pleased. It's so gooey.
Oh, that's great. I love it. And mine's like the perfect amount of goo. And
same.
Perfect place to wrap us up with perfectionism, letting go of perfectionism. And what is one thing that you could share here with everyone as they're watching us enjoy our poached egg? What's one bit of advice that you can leave the audience with as we close out?
Well, I think my journey was really more about discovering the distinction between what was important for me and what was separating it from what I thought was important for others. Oof. Again, what will people think? Who's going to say something? Who's going to decide whether I'm, skinny enough, fat enough, happy enough, successful enough, rich enough, not enough, whatever it was. where was that message coming from?
Yeah.
And if you can sort of unpack that, I think then you can get to the place of deciding for yourself. I'm actually exactly where I need to be, or I now know where I want to go, and figure that out rather than worry about everyone else not being happy with me, and then realize that I have to be happy with myself, not anyone else.
I love that.
Yeah. So decide where the message is coming from, figure it out. And then if it's not coming from you, you can be in charge of that then.
Love that. Anita, I love you. Thanks,
I love
first
you
of
too,
all,
my
for
sweet.
being one of my besties and for being a yes to the show. Y'all, I can't wait to just like gush on Anita, who she is, what she does, and in the world. It's incredible. She is literally changing businesses, small businesses, and just like, it's incredible. So make sure you check her out on our social media. And I love you. Thank you for being a yes. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out with me in my kitchen today. Remember, food is love, and life's better when we share it together. If this spoke to you, send it to a friend, and I'll see you on next week's episode.